Okay, hello everyone. I'm doing this market recap, trade recap late. It's 2 o'clock. I took this win in the morning. I was with Nick and Liam on a call. I took this by myself though, like none of their help. So let's see if I can remember what the fuck's going on. So we had an SMT into London highs, a bearish SMT at the top. We had 8:30 NFP Friday. Um, as you can see, so like I was bearish coming into the day. Just in this downtrend. Hourly, yeah, I respected hourly. We had wicked into this data wick here. London was all the fucking way up here, so I wasn't expecting London to get hit. Um, we were inside this 4 hour. So Nick was saying he wanted to use this as a condition. So we were still holding this 4 hour to see if we would go lower. We had already made this SMT with, it's this low here. This low is kind of different, but like there's an SMT here, but that's from before, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so we had an SMT here already. Actually, no, we didn't, because this has come 10 o'clock, so ignore that. This wasn't hit yet. Fucking piece of shit always does this. Yeah, it's fucking fast forwarding like a cunt. So yeah, I wanted to see ES hit this sell side, because we had a whole bunch of past previous day lows. This hourly was also really important too. So yeah, we just dump. I think 9:30 was opening here. So we edged this 1 hour, and we didn't even have it on ES. ES literally just had this only. So we edged this 1 hour, which I was looking for a target. We had a 15 here. We had a 5. We had a 15. EQ was just above here. Yeah, so it was just above this 15. My perfect scenario was having this 15 get hit and then for a continuation short to this 1 hour and to the sell side. But what ended up happening... So yeah, we opened and we took this 5, took this 15. ES was starting to make a bearish SMT. Yeah, so this was the important part. We edged this 15-minute fair value gap here, right? We took the hourly, and then we were about to take the... Oh, no, sorry. So then we edged the sell side again. Started going up. I didn't want to take... actually, before I get onto that, I was really close to entering on this 2-minute to go short to this 1 hour. But I didn't take it because ES had already made a bearish SMT, and I didn't want to target a bearish SMT. And I also felt that it was a little bit too horny, 9:34, like market just kind of opened. And yeah, so I didn't take it just because there was a 5 like right fucking there too. So I just said, you know what, let me wait. Maybe I can get a long back up to this 15. So we wicked the hourly. I didn't want to take this because we were so close to ES taking the sell side, and like it's a really prominent fucking sell side. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's gonna get hit, and I was bearish too. So I just said let me hold on, and I was bearish anyway, so I didn't really want to take longs, even though I knew we had these data highs from 8:30, and we were starting to make like a cup and handle pattern, but nonetheless, so yeah, we're just advancing price. Still wasn't in on that thing. ES is still kind of like lamenting to go up. Just still chopping around. 1 minute's really wicky. Again, I'm still kind of just waiting to see what we do with this 15-minute. Maybe take a short lower. I wanted to kind of wait for 10 o'clock to see if that 4 hour would respect or not. But then what we ended up doing was ES took its sell side, making an internal SMT, internal bullish SMT. We had taken that hourly and rejected off of it. So I'm starting to think, okay, well, we're leaving relative equal highs with this 15-minute. And yeah, so I think I hopped on the 30, and we were looking for the 950 macro as well. And yeah, I was on the charts, you know, with Josh and Liam, or Josh and Liam, Nick and Liam, and you know, I wasn't on my phone, I wasn't on fucking LinkedIn, I wasn't on ChatGPT, which was really good. You know, that's a big thing too, is just like staying focused just for this hour and a half, man. Like that's all you really have to fucking do. So much of my mistakes, bro, looking back on my journal, was from just being distracted, doing other shit, and not sizing up like hypothetical plays as the market's going, right? Um, and that's what I did today. You know, I went on my walk. I was really upset that my discipline and my impulse control was really bad with this whole Taylor breakup that, you know, as you know what happened. Um, and just my impulse control was really bad, smoking a lot of weed at work, fucking outside of work, my vape pen, just impulse control really bad, going on my phone, fucking the Marlboros, just really bad. And my trading was really taking a fucking hit, not studying. So, anyways, just telling myself to like, just do, you focus for the 20 minutes of back testing it takes per day, and you have a positive win rate. So it's like, do the same for live markets, because all you have to do is just shut the fuck up for that hour and a half, stay focused, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want for the rest of the day, man. So, anyways, we swept that sell side. We have this two equal highs here. I know it's a 30-second, but relative equal highs to the 15. Um, my brain started thinking about how Will trades, and I know I shouldn't conflate Will with how I trade, but like, I feel like this was something he would have taken. Um, yeah, so also we had a 5 minute too that held for support. So we hit this hourly, and then this fucking one tick high 5 minute held for support and wicked right the fuck out of it. So I like that as support too. Um, and then yeah, I saw this 30-second, and I was like, ooh, you know what? I might take this. Had like, you know, 30 seconds or so to do it. We took it. I got a fucking shit fill for some fucking reason. I hit enter like around here, and then Ninja Trader took like 2 seconds to fill me in. So I put my stop here. Um, I entered. I hesitated for a little bit. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just with these SMTs, and there was really no other targets lower I wanted to see. Having that SMT here, having that 1 hour wick and reject, having that 5 minute wick and reject, leaving the relative equal highs with a 15. After a big dump, data highs above. We ended up hitting data highs. So yeah, I took it. I put on my full risk 1%. That's just kind of what I've been doing, and had some drawdown. I had 150K that was like $150 away from drawdown. I entered on. I made sure I did one micro, and I did exact ratio. My lead account, I have this Lucid 50K that doesn't rebuild monthly, thank God. And for some reason, it entered on 5 cons, which makes no fucking sense. But 53 points would have been on a micro. I don't fucking know. I feel like I should know that. One micro is $2. 50 bucks. Yeah, that never should have blown. No, that never should have blown. So I think something somehow fucked up with the copy trader. I really don't know what the fuck happened, but that's a problem I need to fucking figure out, because if that does that again, then that's really fucked up. Anyways, so then yeah, I held on and boom, got that displacement, full TP there, and pretty much yeah, we just started chopping for like the rest of the day. I didn't really look at the charts afterwards. 10 o'clock, and we made another SMT here. I guess you could have taken that 1 minute as well after 10 o'clock. There's a 2 minute. Okay, I'm not going to go through what happened afterwards, but yeah, and then we just fucking zigzagged all the way up, basically, to data highs. When did we take it? I think it was in lunch we took it. Yeah, so just choppy, choppy, chop. Still didn't take it. But yeah, that was a trade. So the only bad thing is all the chop. Nick and Liam didn't take it, but like they said it was a decent trade. It was mech, right? Hourly, 5 minute, 30 second. I was kind of aware of it. This was more of a ballsy play, but I really like that SMT and that rejection, right? I really like those rejection wicks. I'm gonna write that down. And then Liam took a 30-second short. He shorted here this 30-second, and then he entered once we entered this 30 again, and entered here and targeted like here for a win. So that's another thing I could do too, is like these rejections off this 15 right there and just down. So yeah, that's trade of the day. I won today, no trade yesterday, and won the day before. And coincidentally, last 2 days have been really good. Me waking up early at 8 o'clock instead of 8:30. Just trying to get back to that TGR summer 2024, right? I might be getting that job at Owner, doing that tech sales, which is really cutthroat and really hard. So yeah, I'm just really trying to just have good trading days, and look at my old data. I've been looking at my old data a lot yesterday and today, and just seeing those patterns. And yeah, Taylor's on her 1 week flight. She left on the 4th to the 11th to go see her boyfriend. And still, letting go of that. I've been taking the Vyvanse again. It helps me kind of study and work, to be honest, bro. Say what you will about it. I'm not a big fan that I'm on it. I'd rather me do it just like raw dog, but whatever, man. It helps. I'm afraid that if I move around and I don't have it, then I'm going to be useless the whole day. Like, you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, that's a trade recap. Yeah. Right? I'm doing the no smoking for 30 days, and it's going to be tough because, I want to, but, I'm afraid that I might make a sacrifice and say, oh, well, I'm with somebody, right? I'm nervous about, oh, well, how am I going to be with Tony? I'm going to have to be sober. Oh, if I go out with the guys and I don't want to drink, well, then I'll have to be sober. I'd rather not drink, so it's like I'd rather have something, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's a trade recap. Just keep doing well, keep doing work. You got this.